Hey friends, it's Joy with Decor Made with Joy, and it's time to make a bow. And today I wanted to do a watermelon theme, and I wanted to show you some ribbon I have available. This deluxe 4-inch, it's got a pink or kind of a salmony pink background on it. Really pretty with the watermelon slices. So I was thinking about using that. And then I also have this with the watermelon seeds in it. The red and the green, which I think is pretty. I could pick up the lime greens in those with this Swiss dot. This looks like a 1.5 inch. And then I have this deluxe lime green polka dot with a red back, which would be pretty too. So I've got my thinking cap on, and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is gather our supplies. I've got my easy bow maker here. I've got my ribbon scissors. I've got a piece of bind wire, zip tie, and some Knipex. And we are going to proceed with this bow. I think I've decided what to do. So I'm going to start with the 4-inch deluxe watermelon, and I'm pinching here, making a upper loop and putting it through the dowels, straightening that out, and then bringing it down to have a tail. Okay, cut that off. And with this, with designer ribbon and the deluxe ribbon, you've got such a nice back that we will not dovetail, we will fold up to expose the underside. So this piece here is just a tail. Now we're going to go back in and start our bow. Go through the middle dowels, compress down with your thumbs, turn it away from yourself 180 degrees, and decide what size loop you want on this bow. We're taking it out, and I'm not even sure at this point what project I'm going to use this for. I do have a watermelon slice that I could put in a wreath, but let's go ahead and make a big bow with a 7-inch loop to our bow for this first layer. And then we will create a 7-inch loop on this other side, on my left-hand side. Just pull it out using the ruler on the easy bow maker till you get the same size loop as your right side. Now my intention is to have another tail on this side, so I'll cut that off. We'll fold that up later. Compress down with my thumbs. The more you compress and get that flatter, the better your bow is going to look. That is such pretty ribbon. Okay, what do we want to go in with next? Even though it's 2 patterns, let's go ahead and go in with this 2.5 inch ribbon. I don't know where I got that and how long I've had it. We will dovetail it because it doesn't have a pretty underside, and we dovetail to have a smooth, attractive edge and also to prevent fraying. So let's go ahead and take that through the center dowels, compress that down with our thumbs, turn it away from ourselves, and decide on loop size here. And I'm going to go with about a 6-inch loop over here on my left. You could do that two ways. You can move that first ribbon out of the way and use your ruler under here, or you could simply say, well, I'm going down an inch from my previous loop size. So either way is fine. I tend to do it one way one time and one way the other. Now we make a 6-inch loop for the other side. And since this is such bold ribbon, let's go ahead and make another 6-inch loop here on the left. And then turn it away from myself, another 6-inch loop on the right. I'm not going to have a tail for this, so I cut that off, let that drop in there. And go ahead and start taming your loops like you want them. Pull them some up, some down. And then we're going to go in with our lime green Swiss dot. I think I'm going to switch gears and go with this deluxe polka dot with the red underside. Just somehow I'm attracted to that. So we are making smaller loops on each side. Let's go with about a 5-inch loop. And how did I do that? Well, I could see the corner of my ruler here, and I can also go an inch shorter on that previous loop. Same thing on this other side. And let's go for a second loop over on the left. Second loop on the right, turn it away from myself, and come back through the center, and then we're going to make a small loop using 2 of my fingers here as a measurement to cover up the mechanics of our zip tie. Cut that off. Remove your fingers, compress down. Now we're going to take our piece of bind wire and go underneath my ribbon package. Halfway up, halfway down against that dowel on the right hand side. Then get your zip tie and go underneath the bind wire and the ribbon package. Start zipping until you hear that little, then slide the whole ribbon bundle up out of the Easy Bowmaker. Compress down with your thumb and the hand here. Slide around that zip tie. Make sure you got the bind wire caught in there. And I did not. So I'm looking for my piece of bind wire. It just fell out in my ribbon basket. So I'm going to place it back in there. Now I've got the zipper at the back. I pulled that around, and now I'm going to really pull that as tight as I can. And this deluxe ribbon is thick, like all the designer ribbons are, and so you really have to pull to compress that down. Okay, so I have that now, you see, and I am going to cut that off. Nippics, and lock in my zip tie. Now, let's get the Easy Bow Maker out of the way so you can see this pretty bow. Start pulling my loops out of the way. Get that button loop like I want it. Boss your ribbon around. Now I have a beautiful watermelon ribbon that I can use for a project. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we've got our bow all done. Really now it's just a matter of fluffing and you know, getting it the ribbon loops where I want them, but won't this be just gorgeous in a watermelon wreath? So that's our bow of the day.